Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Level Up English, your bridge to real English. I'm Nora.
And I'm Leo. Let's go.
Okay, so confession. I fly a lot, like way too much. Last year, I took 14 flights. I know every airport trick, I know which seat to pick, which security line is faster, which gate areas have the best food. I'm basically an airport person at this point.
I'm the opposite. I've flown maybe 6 times in my life, and every single time I'm that guy standing in the middle of the terminal, spinning around looking at signs like a lost puppy.
I've seen you at an airport. You looked personally attacked by the departure board.
It was a lot of information. Anyway, in our travel episode, we covered the airport basics: check-in, boarding pass, gate, delays, the essentials. Today, we're going way deeper because airports have so much more vocabulary that nobody teaches you. And if this is your first time flying internationally, you need this episode.
Let's start before you even get to the airport. Seat selection, because this is where experienced travelers and beginners are completely different.
I always just take whatever seat they give me.
Leo, no. There are 3 types of seats on a plane: window, middle, and aisle. Window is next to the window. You can look outside, lean against the wall to sleep. Aisle, A-I-S-L-E, pronounced like aisle, is the one next to the walkway. Easy to get up, more legroom, but people bump into you. And middle is the middle. Nobody wants the middle.
Nobody chooses the middle.
The middle seat is what you get when you book your flight at the last minute. It's the leftovers. And here's the thing. When you check in, they might ask window or aisle. And if you've never heard aisle before, you might panic. It's a weird word, aisle. Just remember, it sounds like aisle. I'll take the aisle.
I'll take the aisle. Wait, so aisle and aisle sound the same?
Almost identical. English is fun like that. And once you're on the plane, you've got the overhead bin. That's the storage compartment above your head where carry-ons go. Is there space in the overhead bin? Because sometimes there isn't, and they make you check your bag at the gate. Gate checked. That means your carry-on goes under the plane because there's no room above.
That happened to my sister Gabi last summer. She had this massive bag. I told her it was too big, and at the gate they said, "Sorry, we need to gate check that." She was so annoyed. But it's free at least. They tag it and you pick it up when you land.
And speaking of the gate, boarding doesn't just mean get on the plane. There are boarding groups or boarding zones. They call groups one at a time. Now boarding group 3, zone A may now board. If you're in group 5, don't rush to the line when they call group 1. You'll just stand there for 20 minutes.
I did that once. Stood in line for 15 minutes before realizing they hadn't called my group yet. The gate agent looked at me like, "Sir, please sit down."
The gate agent. That's the airline employee at the gate. If you need anything, seat change, rebooking, questions about a delay, the gate agent is your person.
And here's the thing. Boarding zones, gate agents, overhead bins, gate check bags, you understood all of that. But imagine you're actually at the gate and your boarding zone gets called and your carry-on won't fit and the gate agent is talking fast. Can you say, "Excuse me, do I need to gate check this?" Or "Which zone is boarding right now?" without freezing?
Airport English is high-pressure English. You're tired, there's noise everywhere, and things move fast. Some of our listeners have told us that airports are where they feel most lost in English. If that's you, From Stuck to Fluent includes real airport scenarios where you practice actually saying these things, not just reading them. Links in the pinned comment.
All right, let's talk about connecting flights because that's where airports get complicated. A connecting flight or connection is when you don't fly directly to your destination. You stop somewhere in the middle and take a second plane. I have a connection in Miami. My connection is in 2 hours.
And the time between flights is your layover. I have a 3-hour layover in Atlanta. A layover can be short, 1 hour, barely enough time to run to your next gate, or long. Some layovers are like 8-10 hours. In that case, some people leave the airport and explore the city.
I had a 7-hour layover in Istanbul last year, and I just sat there. Didn't leave the airport. Ate at the same restaurant twice. I didn't know you could actually go out.
Leo, Istanbul, you could have seen the Hagia Sophia. But yeah, can I leave the airport during my layover? That depends on your visa and the country. Always check before you go.
And what if your first flight is delayed and you might miss your connection? That's the nightmare scenario.
The nightmare. You land, you're running through the airport looking for your gate, and you don't even know if the plane is still there. In that situation, I have a tight connection. Can you help me get to gate C12? Tight connection means you don't have much time. Gate agents hear this all day. They'll help you.
Okay, let's talk about landing. Because the airport experience doesn't end when the plane touches down.
Nope. After you land, if it's an international flight, you go through immigration or passport control. Same thing, different names depending on the country. And this part makes people nervous because an officer is going to ask you questions, and you have to answer in English.
What kind of questions?
The classics. What's the purpose of your visit? Purpose means the reason. And the answers are simple. I'm here on vacation. I'm here for business. I'm visiting family. I'm a student. Pick the one that fits.
What's the purpose of your visit? I'm here on vacation. That's it?
And the time between flights is your layover. I have a 3-hour layover in Atlanta. A layover can be short, 1 hour, barely enough time to run to your next gate, or long. Some layovers are like 8-10 hours. In that case, some people leave the airport and explore the city.
I had a 7-hour layover in Istanbul last year, and I just sat there, didn't leave the airport, ate at the same restaurant twice. I didn't know you could actually go out.
Leo, Istanbul. You could have seen the Hagia Sophia. But yeah, can I leave the airport during my layover? That depends on your visa and the country. Always check before you go.
And what if your first flight is delayed and you might miss your connection? That's the nightmare scenario.
The nightmare. You land, you're running through the airport looking for your gate, and you don't even know if the plane is still there. In that situation, I have a tight connection. Can you help me get to gate C12? Tight connection means you don't have much time. Gate agents hear this all day. They'll help you.
Okay, let's talk about landing. Because the airport experience doesn't end when the plane touches down.
Nope. After you land, if it's an international flight, you go through immigration or passport control. Same thing, different names depending on the country. And this part makes people nervous because an officer is going to ask you questions, and you have to answer in English.
What kind of questions?
The classics. What's the purpose of your visit? Purpose means the reason. And the answers are simple. I'm here on vacation. I'm here for business. I'm visiting family. I'm a student. Pick the one that fits.
What's the purpose of your visit? I'm here on vacation. That's it?
Leo, never throw away the baggage tag. Okay, one more situation. Actually being on the plane, because there's vocabulary you only hear at 30,000 feet.
Like what?
Fasten your seatbelt. You hear that in every safety announcement. Please fasten your seatbelts and put your seats in the upright position. Upright means straight up. Tray table, the little fold-out table on the seat in front of you. Please stow your tray table for landing. Stow means put away.
Stow. I've heard that 100 times and never knew what it meant. I just copied what the person next to me was doing.
That's honestly a valid strategy. And turbulence, when the plane shakes. We're experiencing some turbulence. Please remain seated. Turbulence sounds scary, but it's usually fine. It's just bumpy air.
Bumpy air sounds so much less terrifying than turbulence.
Right? Airlines should rebrand. And one more. In-flight entertainment. Movies, music, shows, the screen on the back of the seat. Is there in-flight entertainment on this flight? On budget airlines? Usually not. On long flights? Usually yes.
And cabin crew or flight attendants, the people who work on the plane, not stewardess, that's outdated. Flight attendant or cabin crew. Excuse me, could I get a blanket? That goes to the flight attendant.
Leo's learning. Okay, I want to do one more thing. Let me walk you through what a real announcement sounds like, because they're fast and full of vocabulary. Ready? Here's what you might hear. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our descent into London Heathrow. Please make sure your seatbelts are fastened, your tray tables are stowed, and your seats are in the upright position. The local time is 3:15 p.m. and the temperature is 12 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your flight.
Okay, I caught about 70.
And that's fine. You don't need 100%. Descent means the plane is going down to land. Local time is the time where you're landing. Temperature, how cold or hot it is. The rest you already know. seatbelt, tray table, upright. See? You know more than you think.
Comment challenge. Tell us about your most stressful airport experience, or your funniest. Like, I had a 2-hour layover in Frankfurt and I went to the wrong terminal. I ran for 20 minutes and made it to my gate just in time. Or, I didn't know what aisle meant and I ended up in the middle seat for an 8-hour flight. Share your stories.
And if you have a flight coming up, save this episode. Listen to it at the airport. Seriously.
If this helped, subscribe. Hit that bell.
Like and share. Send this to someone who's flying soon.
Or someone who's afraid of flying. The English part at least.
All right. Next time you're at an airport, listen for these words: boarding zones, overhead bin, gate agent, connection, layover. You'll hear them everywhere, and now you'll understand.
See you in the next one. Keep leveling up.
Bye.
Bye, everyone, and safe travels.